I'm Joe Day, and I am at an event that has been part of Santa Fe life for many years, a Friday evening art opening at one of the city's many galleries. This one happens to be at the Zane Bennett Gallery in the Rail Yard area. The artists whose shows are opening here are Mitchell Marty and Soledad Salame. It's a scene that is duplicated elsewhere in Santa Fe, certainly along Canyon Road, home to many art galleries. Jerry West, an artist who grew up on Canyon Road, has attended or been in many of these openings in his 78 years. Why are they important to the artist and to the public, do you think?
Well, that's a strange, interesting question. They're important to the artists because that's the way we get our work out. We get reinforcement from our colleagues, from our friends, our buddies, and whatever. And, we work hard, usually in series of work. And when you finally get a show somewhere, it's like coming out,
Rosemary Boyle is an artist who lives in Santa Fe part of the year. What do these openings mean to you?
What do they mean to me? Well, I think it's always interesting to see the latest work that someone is doing, and especially people that you know, artists that you're familiar with. You like to see where they're going, and that's really the most important thing to me. But it's also fun to socialize with other artists and friends and to actually talk to the artist and see what makes him tick.
Hannah Alberts, the administrator here at Zane Bennett, was busy taking photographs of the event.
We all know that the economy in general has been hurting. How has the art market been affected here in Santa Fe?
Well, I think if you ask around, you'd find a pretty uniform response that over the past two or so years that it's been a real downturn, that there's been quite a slump in the market. But we've actually been seeing a little bit of uptick in the past several months, and we're hoping that, the summer is our high season here, and for the past 2 summers, things have been moving fairly slowly, comparatively speaking, to what they were before the downturn. But just in these past couple months, we're really starting to see business tick back up.
Many of the people who work here are related. I mean, there is a sort of a community of artists in Santa Fe, isn't there?
Yeah, there certainly is. I mean, and especially in the gallery community, whether or not folks are actively working and showing, a lot of people who work in galleries here in town are artists themselves, including myself and a number of other employees here at the gallery. And if they're not artists themselves, our other employees are married to artists or have children who are artists, or so
it can be hard to make a living as an artist, can it?
Well, it certainly can, and I think that's why you see so many artists. They want to find a way to stay connected to the art world and to work in the art world, and actually be able to make a living. They don't want to have to go into a completely different field to make their living, but it's kind of nice, being an artist and working in a gallery.
I'm here with a local artist, Rick Phelps. Would you tell me why you think art, to which you've devoted your working life, I gather, is important in our culture?
It's just a reflection of the culture at large. Everything that's wrong with the culture at large is wrong with the art world, and always has been. That's what it's always been its job. It's a mirror.
And you think that's happening now?
Yeah.
In what way?
Issues of finance and...
it's hard to make a living as an artist.
Yeah, and it is and it isn't. Yeah, actually, it's funny. There was a story on on CBS, where they were talking about in the last 5 years, as banks and investments have been going down, sales and the amount of money invested in art has skyrocketed.
Quincy Conway was also here. He's 13. You're here at this show. Do you like art shows?
I do.
How come?
I don't know. I think it's just interesting to see the different styles that people use and the different mediums.
Are you an artist yourself? Do you do art?
I like doing art, so I'd say yeah.
At what might be called a Friday night fixture, I'm Joe Day, around and about Santa Fe.